This National RTAP in the Cloud training tutorial focuses on fares, and while they are optional, we are finding that riders do appreciate, especially when trips include multiple carriers, that they will understand what their maximum fare will be. So fares display only the one-way adult fare. If you do have senior, discounts, youth, other kinds of monthly passes, there's a link back inside of our data at the agency tab. All the way to the right is the agency fare URL, and this URL links back inside of the trip plan to more information about fares. So inside of the trip plan, you would find it scrolling down, ticket information. That same URL we just looked for is now available to the rider to learn about fares and passes for that agency. Fares do require some additional thought. You may have transfers, the number of transfers, number of buses, time limit. Let's explore a little more deeply fares. This rural partner in Colorado offers free fare. So we put in a price of 0 and we apply it to all the routes. So what would that look like when the rider sees it at Google Maps? Inside of Google Maps, they see a trip plan with an option for the price of free. And even with their partner, 2 different carriers, the details are there. They know that they don't need anything more than to jump on board. In this example, the destination that's out of the county is a $1.50 trip, whether you take 1 bus or 2. However, if you go in the other direction, the trip will cost you $2.50. You would learn all of that at this fare page, because somewhere here it says out of county charge $1. So we're making it much easier for the rider to not learn those footnotes by including fares information. And how would that display? GTFS Builder has the $1.50 fare, the $2.50 fare, and then another part of the county service area is 50 cents. Transfers are unlimited, so these function as day passes, and now the rules apply based on destination, and the destination origin are identified inside of the Stops tab for out of county, zone number 2, and in county, each of those bus stops are assigned a number 1 value. We'll explain one more example where there's a premium route. It's $1.50 for this route, and when a traveler is in town, they might see $1 for the fare. However, where we just saw the example of the $2.50 out of county trip, the rider should not be surprised if they chose this carrier versus this carrier, that the price would be different. So let's review, how does the $1.50 fare premium route compare with an in-town route for $1? In this example, the $1 applies to various routes. The $1.50 when it's a premium route, there's a day pass for $3, and a different long-distance route is $10. Our fare rules will apply to all of the in-town routes. The $1.50 will apply to the premium routes, and based on distance, we can assign the fare rule of 40 for $1 as well. The day pass will go into effect if some number of trips, 3 buses are needed, or a premium plus 2 buses, it will max out at $3. You don't need to worry anything more than to assign the day pass, and for the specific route that's $10, we just list it under the fare ID and the route ID. In these examples, we did not have a duration, a number of minutes, 90 minutes, that the pass would allow for transfers. That is here inside and an option within the fare attributes to assign how many total seconds, time in seconds, that the transfer would expire. Additionally, we mentioned there are some fare types and fare examples, and you won't need to remember that URL, but go to your reference document and go to fare rules, scroll down, and go to fare examples, and here you can look through all kinds of samples where all trips have the same fare with unlimited transfers or no transfers, or different price for local and express. Buying a transfer increases the fare, and beyond. And this is where you can get more information about fares. We know you'll be successful with your GTFS Builder experience. If you do have additional questions, reach out to us, support@nationalrtap.org.